Everybody stay alert. Say ridiculous things and don't fall asleep. Welcome to the Glacially Musical Podcast. It is beer, metal, and swearing. Of course, I'm Nick Cameron. I'm my good friend, Don Fontaine de la Tour d'Autrive, and Keefy Wordsmith. Hooah.
Ooh.
That's what I heard she was.
Keefy Wordsmith. Wahahaha.
Okay, if you're new to this, we do a quick rundown. Greeting, beer check, vinyl check, news check, shirt check, tracksuit check because it's getting cold. Meat of the day. Meat of the day this week is Operation Mindcrime by the well-vaunted and loved by most people band Queensryche. The Glacially Musical Podcast beer of the day comes from my favorite grocery store, private label, Aldi beer. This is a barrel-aged stout. As I have fought with the subject matter for 30 years, it's going to take an 11% pint to get through this. Done.
I am rocking a Jack and Coke because I am running low on steam today. So I'm kind of balancing it out with the Coke and with the Jack, and so I'm rocking.
I love that you're drinking it out of a sundae cup.
Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Like, to me, it just looked like a fucking.
You're like the time traveler from the Time Traveler's Wife when he was drinking whiskey out of a teacup.
I do that anyway. So, but yeah, so good whiskey actually, very good. Got some Evan Williams going on and some.
You said Jack and Coke.
I'm sorry, Jack Daniels and some Sprite Zero, which by the way tastes just as good as regular Sprite. But you know.
Don't take a sip; it's rude.
The fact that he's drinking it is rude.
And you already cursed. Like, oh god. Anyway,
7 minutes.
Amtrak.
We made 7, I think.
I have a guess what? Liquid Death.
Third of your merged.
Mango chainsaw.
Wait, what? Mango chainsaw?
Mango chainsaw. Now
cheers, gentlemen. By the way, did anybody see the look of this thing? I mean, look at that.
That is horrifying.
It looks like motor oil.
Looks like Menace. Can't do it.
Cheers, folks, everybody.
Is that your O face? Boom Boom just made his O face.
Oh, I want to see it again.
Oh.
I bet that's totally what it looks like, though.
Well, Lumberg,
fucker.
Whoa, 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Yeah, you already.
I didn't.
Don did. I did. You will now. Go ahead.
Lumberg fucked her. What'd you think I meant, Bill?
Oh, God. Their children have boobs.
Children.
Okay.
Bob Lumberg, who got transferred out. They're not even related. Oh, Lumberg. Oh, Lumberg.
Why is it takes one reference, and then the next thing is we have a naked dog pile of references rubbing the naughty bits together? It just takes one.
It's because we're awesome. That's why. Like no pod can contain the awesomeness of this cast.
It's kind of true.
I don't know what's in that cast, but keep it on. Vinyl check. Got a 2 for this week. Number 1. We have the glory of George Lucas and Opie. I'll give anybody $25 if they can guess what this record is.
Wait, hold on. George Lucas and Ron Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Jar Jar Binks in a thong.
I don't want that on vinyl. I don't know what the sound coming out of those grooves would be.
Oh, Misa and thong. Oh!
American Graffiti 3. Apparently, they just keep making American Graffiti soundtracks. I don't think any of these songs are in the movie because this is the third one and it's a double. So there's like 6 LPs worth of soundtracks for American Graffiti. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, that movie wasn't 48 hours long, was it?
It's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, got that for free out of the free box. And then last year, about 3 months ago, Keefy sent me on assignment. Finally, they've given you an assignment. I was sent on assignment to cover this band. Oh no. I can't remember. I can't remember their name. I'll just show you the logo. Does anybody know who this is?
Yes,
it's a joke, dumbass.
Styx.
big old stack of black sticks.
They're gold on that album cover, but yes, it's Blood Incantation.
Yes,
That's a
Blood
great
Incantation.
album.
This song has 2 tracks, The Stargate and The Message. When I saw them, they played the whole album, all 2 tracks. It's like Clouds Taste Satanic and shit, which is completely out of character for them. It was great, though. They played the first one, and he goes, okay, everyone, now flip the record. And then they played side 2. Dennis DeYoung also did that when I saw him.
That's fun.
And check out this very
Ooh.
Pedestrian coloration.
I'm gonna say Pepto-Bismol.
No, it's not pink actually. Let me bounce back a bit. It's a translucent red. It's I don't want to make that reference because it's been co-opted.
Just say it's like hot tamale red, like the candy.
It's cherry apple red Corvette.
Don might like that band because Blood Incantation is basically Dark Side of the Moon plus black metal.
They had my they were in my top albums list for that.
I also have
That's right.
I also have the one that's got aliens on the cover that like
I have that one too.
That 18 people used as their
The
cover.
Hidden History of something.
Yeah.
They're a brilliant fucking band.
They're great,
I mean,
yeah.
I love them. I know people are usually surprised, but people who really know me aren't surprised, because I think they're
listen to
fucking
Dawn.
fantastic. But and you guys know me, so you should.
My button isn't working. Go down.
All right, so this literally just came in the mail today. I only have one, but I got the Dub Side of the Moon here by the Easy Star All Stars, and I've had this in various bootleg forms for years. So I had to jump on it when I saw it on vinyl, and it sounds amazing, and it's this beautiful. I'll let you guys decide what you want to call it. It's like a translucent green, but what would you?
That's skunk green.
Skunk green, okay. Keefy, what would you call this?
I love drab.
No, I'm gonna change. Can I change? Can I change?
Yes.
That is third tier dispensary green.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. I was referring to it as double mint twin muff green.
That went weird.
It
That just totally went weird.
Well, I mean, the dawn abides. So anyway, my other show is not a vinyl thing, but I did hit up the Dollar Tree here, and look at these awesome socks, man. I got Pink Floyd The Wall, and I got Bob Ross, and his hair is fuzzy. It's so cool. I love it.
My lawyer wife got me some Dark Side of the Dark Side of the Moon socks.
Was it Dollar Tree?
Probably.
Yeah, these are great, man. My wife is currently like, you are not allowed to buy any more socks. Like I bought like 12 pair of these, and like I have Fender, I've got Maiden, I've got Bowie. Like
I got the Maiden socks too. They're black with like the red trim.
Yeah.
I'm sure she got those at Dollar Tree then.
Yeah, well,
You know what else you can get at Dollar Tree? Liquid Death.
It's so sad that everybody just does things to get paid.
You know what else you can get at the Dollar Tree? Some happiness from Miss Gazzari Dance in 1988.
Not at my Dollar Tree.
That's behind the Dollar Tree. You got to go behind the Dollar Tree.
Behind the Dollar Tree.
That's like, it's like the Dollar Tree didn't want it, so they sent it off to.
Do you know what the most common thing purchased at the Dollar Tree is though? Regret.
I was going to say Plan B.
You can't get that at the Dollar Tree.
I mean, I hope so.
Have you seen the Dollar Tree pregnancy tests? It's like you take one and it's like, I guess so.
Try again.
Try again.
Guess again.
Guess again.
So, like, would that test be
Close,
like
but no
half the
cigar.
size of a regular one? Because like anything you get at Dollar Tree is like a quarter of the size. So is that like it only tests for like half the baby?
Or does it just give you like half an answer? It says like you're, and then it says it doesn't say anything else after.
Someone is the father, probably not who you think. Signs point to maybe.
Signs, that's what it is. The Dollar Tree
Magic 8
pregnancy tests are like a magic 8-ball.
Pee on it, then you got to shake it.
It's like, am I pregnant? It's like, ask a friend.
Fun fact, when Outkast put out Hey Ya, Kodak had to put out a press release saying, please don't shake your Polaroid pictures. Or not Kodiak, Polaroid. Polaroid was like, please don't shake your photos that are instant. That's dumb. I know this is kind of a quasi. Is it my turn? I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Quasi news check, vinyl check, because we haven't talked about Record Store Day Black Friday yet. So,
Wait a minute. Should I have
no,
gotten that?
no,
Okay.
not necessarily. I'm just going to mention that most of my Record Store Day Black Friday shopping was uneventful for me personally. I picked up some stuff for a friend. I may yet go on to the aftermarket and try to find some stuff that I missed that I really wanted. But in the meantime, I did find a very cool new record store near Melissa's house. That's awesome. The last record store or the next record store. I forgot why they changed their name. I have 2 checks still from the batch of 2024 things. These were some reissues that were sent to me of some hardcore bands. This is another batch of Rotten Fruit by Deadguy, New Jersey hardcore and metal band, proto metalcore, but not the whiny BS one, the hardcore one. They have a new album out this year that is in my top of the year list. And this is a reissue of their 1994 demo and 7-inch on 1 LP. Very cool artwork for the front with some kind of weapon, pig guy on the back. I don't know what he is, what that signifies, but it did come with this cool insert. One of these has an insert. Here's kind of some credits and lyrics.
Love it.
Here's some posters of shows they played back then. Probably I saw this band a bunch of times in the 90s. And
Did they do any actressing back then?
They did not.
Hey, a little bit of trivia, Keefy, is that I'm actually very good friends with their guitar player and his wife.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Keith Chuckins and his lovely wife, Lise, who are just incredible people. They're awesome. Love this. But I love that Deadguy album, too.
Yeah, and the new one's great. And so here is, and I have that here somewhere. And here's the vinyl, also in the similar generic red.
That's Keanu Pill Red.
Who, what now?
Keanu Pill Red.
It does have like a little burst. You're not making it out with the lighting in here.
Oh, you got that?
A little hint of yellow in there.
Oh, I see that now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's actually pretty neat.
Okay, so yours is blood in the urine red.
Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of blood.
Nice.
In the like kidney failure, blood in the urine. But okay.
Oh God.
Man,
Well,
you
I
might
mean,
want to go to Dollar Tree and get a test for that.
No, you don't want to go to that. Holy shit. And then also, Sheer Terror, also a re-release. Both of these are on Blackout Records. And this is Old, New, Borrowed, and Blue. And this was this was a demo EP or LP they had in the early 90s. So side 1 is the record, side 2 has 1 song, and then 4 demos I did not want or need. No insert on this one, but this is a really cool. What color green is this? Omar's birthday green. What color green is this?
Lux Leaf Dispensary.
Lux Leaf Dispensary.
I was going to say Type O green.
A little bit. It's not quite. It looks, you know what? Like, again, the lighting in here with the everything. It looks brighter than it is. It's a little more dull.
Okay.
Not quite bright green.
This reference is going to be this is going to be a super deep reference for that color. I don't know.
Sure. Ozzy?
It's I don't know green.
Okay.
Damn it!
Do you know who was completely disappointed with that?
Am I the only one that watched You Can't Do That on television?
Yes.
I mean, 50 years ago.
Seriously.
The slime was. I said it was going to be a deep ref. It was a deep
but
ref.
See, you could have gone with Double Dare.
No, they didn't have
slime green.
No, the green slime was from You Can't Do That on television.
Originated on.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
And then
and Alanis Morissette originated there too.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
But she doesn't acknowledge that, I think.
She was also in DeGrassi.
Yes, I know.
Oh, she was. That's right.
He loves DeGrassi.
You got a weird thing about Canadian. You got a weird thing about Canadian melodramas. I got a weird thing about chicks that say a boot.
A boot.
As of now, I have no. And then she unzipped her jumper stories.
Oh God! Wow.
Oh yes, Dogma coming soon to video and on demand. Finally,
I already have it.
Oh, I am so freaking excited for that.
We need to do something with it. News check, Nick.
News check. Guns N' Roses is touring again. Chicago and Styx are touring. And it looks like next year might be a great great classic rock year. Excuse me. Lawyer wife says she doesn't want to go to Guns N' Roses. She is still pissed off that they canceled the last time we had tickets.
Will you go without her?
No, but
Man.
What?
She holds a grudge for a long time, doesn't she?
She does, and she's like, I think I'm just disillusioned. I'm like, you're gonna.
Well, there's two records that can help you out with that. Where you can use your illusion and you just.
Disillusions. One.
Let me call up lawyer wife and be like, when you're talking to yourself, and nobody's home. Go ahead.
You need to tell me don't cry because I'm about to cry from that
magnificent.
Oh, okay, I won't. I was gonna, but now I won't. Also, I
Nick,
don't like.
Cry tonight.
I don't like the Use Your Illusion records.
We're gonna do Guns, maybe.
We're gonna do Guns. It's gonna be we could do it in a weekend. There's only 3 fucking albums.
You could get one really great album out of those 2 Illusion albums.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's four LPs of music.
Yeah, exactly. But most of it is good.
Don just said you could get 1 LP of music out of 4.
I disagree.
That's like load and reload.
Vehemently disagree.
That's load and reload quality right there.
When we do the Guns N' Roses, I will revisit it and make another judgment. If I have
may I finish?
You may finish.
So with AC/DC, Styx, Chicago, Foreigner, all the bands touring, I think next year. I think that next year they are really. Hopefully, they will have Ticketmaster will have read the room and will lower some fees because I know Ticketmaster took a big hit this year in terms of concert attendance, based on what I saw. So that's my news.
We'll piggyback off of Nick's news with some of my news, and then we'll go to Don. So the UK just passed a law that you cannot resell any concert tickets, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, whatever. There's a bunch of other ticket agencies in Europe as well. Nobody may sell tickets in the United Kingdom for over face value ever again. And Live Nation said, we back that. That's fine. But
Live Nation said we can still raise those tickets.
We'll find other ways to raise the prices. Yeah, we're gonna offer less tickets. They'll find a way to subvert that. But
yeah, they're not going to give up their secondary market.
I want to tell you that also. I just saw their third quarter report. They've already made more money than all of last year up until September. So attendance is down, revenue's way up. So
what does that tell you though?
They don't care. They're a criminal enterprise.
Just for the record, and I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm going to say it every time we talk about this. If you buy tickets on Ticketmaster and then sell them, Ticketmaster charges 3 different sets of fees on that. Uh-huh. You get charged the original fees, you get charged selling fees, and the buyer gets charged buying fees. So if you sell it for less than face value, they still made $45 in fees at minimum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, again, why is this even a legal thing? Why is this even, I actually, just to kind of sidebar, is that Keefy, weren't you talking to an entertainment lawyer or something one time, like an interview or something? I'd love to find out, did you guys talk about this kind of shit?
I feel like I talked about this a little bit. I think I talked about the Federal Trade Commission's lawsuit because it was brand new that day.
Yeah.
I think I talked about Spotify, and Spotify just put out some bullshit on there. They have a Substack, by the way, where they drop music. They put out some big balls on the table shit where they're like, not only do we pay more than anybody else, no one else is even confident about putting out the numbers that we do because they don't have them. So they not only do we pay people a fair wage, everyone else is bullshit. The reason, Apple pays more, they don't. They actually don't. And they claim they have paid $60 billion to artists in 10 years of Spotify. This is the 2024 numbers. 25 numbers aren't in yet. But, yeah. What are you rustling over there on without muting yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nobody noticed that I look sexy today.
I didn't, no. I like the tracksuit, though.
Yeah, actually, I did kind of like the whole zip, the high zip. It's a little leaves.
You gotta look. I'm not circumcised, so I got to get the foreskin somewhere.
I feel like you look like Sean from Violence. Anyway,
what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, that looks like Anakin without the helmet.
Let me
look upon you with my own eyes.
What's a Nubian? Black Rage.
Bitch, you almost made me laugh.
I didn't know you were gonna scream Black Rage. I
nearly pissed myself.
Oh Lord, Mallrats.
Oh my
I was rustling my hair because it's not lying right.
Yeah.
And if I'm not careful, you'll be able to tell I got a bald spot.
Sure.
It's like
whatever
you're letting it grow out, man. It's good.
Just took 3 inches off the damn thing.
Well, shows you what I know.
Yo.
That's what she said.
Don, do you have anything else for the news?
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 pieces of news. One of them, did you guys see about a raccoon that broke into a liquor store and got drunk?
The trash panda?
The trash panda.
Yeah, lawyer wife sent me that too.
Passed out in the bathroom. I had to look 5 different times to make sure it actually happened, and it did. So that was pretty exciting news. But the other exciting news is, guess who has a solo album coming out in March of 2026? Blue Lou has a new album coming out in March 2026. And the quote is, Lou Graham's new solo album to arrive in March 2026. Quote, "It rocks hard," he says.
Is it like Muddy Waters, hard again?
I don't know what the fuck it is, man, but I was just like, again.
Well, we got to talk about it. So, okay, we know what
is your number one source for foreigner news.
One of you assholes has got to be able to get that on promo. 2, we're doing a deep dive, chaser, early review on it.
Dude, I'm making a note to contact PR. Let's see.
And say, you know what? If you can get Mick Guitar Jones to do it with us, that would be the best. Imagine that. If Mick Guitar Jones did a Blue Lou record with us.
Let me ask you this, though. If we did the Blue Lou record and had Blue Lou on as a guest and also had this Blue Lou, would that be like dividing by 0? Like, the world would just implode? I think the whole show would just be I. And I don't mean I, or believe in me, or any other song named I. I mean like the little lowercase I from Algebra 2. Somebody bring the cocaine. Oh my God, it's been so long. And Roy Thomas Baker decided to wake up from his nap. Get the fuck out of here.
He will probably, okay, so let's hypothetically daydream. I made an educated wish. Let's see if
educated wish.
Lou on. We've all listened to the record. We have Lou on for an interview and a track-by-track breakdown, and Don pulls out the puppets, and Lou just fucking hangs up and gets off the call. Like, fuck this.
Dude, that episode...
I think that's the ending I want.
That's what they call viral. Like,
I think that's the ending I want. We would snip that.
Put it on TikTok.
We would snip that and then take our pants. Hear me out. Snip it. We'd have to film ourselves with pants off, holding a whiteboard over the junk. So belly over the board, thunder thighs behind the board, and then we get Omar to superimpose Blue Lou hanging up on us onto the board. No one tell him this is the plan. We just tell him the plan is for him to hang up when he pulls that out. By the way, Omar, cut this and send it to me because we can't lose this.
But, and then we could just say...
This is tremendous.
Lou, don't get pissed, man. We're just playing head games.
Ooh! You're just a dirty white boy.
To go, is it urgent?
Wait, see,
come on.
Like, it's head games.
Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Pay attention. Pay attention. You've got to get some tunnel vision.
No.
I'm always going to be your dirty white boys.
Wait, that's actually Loverboy. And Loverboy has always sucked.
Dude, all I can ever think of is Mike Reno's fucking red headband.
My favorite thing about Foreigner is still not the music or the concerts I've been to with Lawyer Wife.
Yes,
but
it's the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode. I know.
Yes, I know, Nick. Yes.
Good God. Why do you... why is...
My favorite thing...
If somebody's listening to this for the first time, they need to know about that gem. They need to know about that historical moment when Aqua Teen crossed over into classic rock and made fun of Loverboy.
That's actually worth seeing, I think. That sounds...
I always confuse Loverboy and the outfield, but that's just me.
Who the hell's the outfield?
Yeah.
Really? I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
I feel like it's the outfield and the Hooters for some reason that are
the
one
Hooters.
band that's
Nervous Night.
Yes,
Good
that's
band.
who it was. Okay.
Good band.
It's like how Triumph was just Rush Light. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Horrible band name, but yeah.
Basically.
Anyway. But yeah, that's my
Prepare.
news.
Is that your news? Prepare yourself for the inundation. As mentioned, Spotify ready for everybody's Wrapped. I got mine. No surprise, Metallica is my most listened to band of the year, at least on Spotify. My most listened to song of the year is still Unsung by Helmet. No matter how many times in a row I have been listening to Killing Joke and Alice in Chains and other things.
do you need some help? I can help you.
I don't. I can help you help yourself, as Faith No More would say.
No, I'll help my own self. It'll be the real thing in Epic.
Well, that's from my quote was from Angel Dust, which you didn't pick up on. But anyway,
I don't know Angel Dust.
that's you do. We did it on the podcast, and you were like, "This is pretty good."
No, it was
I never
no.
listened to it.
One, okay, whoa. Back the truck up. Shut the front door.
You definitely liked it more than the last two.
Yes, that is a low bar.
Yeah, well, that's to you. Not
Those
to me.
albums are just garbage to me.
Albums are important to me, and you can be garbage to you, and I don't
I said
care
to me,
to you.
but Angel Dust I had on CD.
Yeah.
I had listened to it many times. I don't believe I liked it any better than before. I may have.
Sure.
The kid doesn't even like it. She knows what's up.
So, Keefy, the real important question is, what was your listening age in your Spotify Wrapped?
49.
You ready for this? Can you say
I can't. It doesn't show. Tell us the number, please. It's a
18.
podcast.
It's 18.
Are you 18 and you like it?
My
18
listening
and
age was
18 in life. 18 in life, you got it. 18 in life to go. Whoa.
Which, by the way,
I think some of these things are pretty dumb. Like they put us into little houses, like fucking Harry Twatter, and like I don't understand why they.
Does anybody want to hear about my Spotify Wrapped?
Sure, you didn't do one. You
No, I
listen
don't
to
have
anything
one.
on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm just looking at mine for
Although
the first time.
announcement to be made. I am going to request from Lawyer Wife to be put onto the family Spotify plan,
Sure.
just so I can listen to albums for this show.
Okay.
You totally should. You know, I mean,
All right. That's all the news. Shirt check meet. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Last bit of news: I took part in Record Store Day this year. That's it. Okay.
Don tried to. I did it. I just
I
didn't
tried
get it
to,
for
man.
me.
I actually I'm heading over to Kilgore Trouts tomorrow because the guy had told me, he said they might have a copy of that Alice Cooper, and he said if they did, they were gonna hold it. So
All right, let me know.
Okay, I got to pull off my second skin here.
Second foreskin.
Second foreskin.
And
Oh my
because
God!
the
Look, it's botched. You'll have to have it done again.
and because the
Scoring.
Blues are doing so
Is that
well.
a Wayne Gretzky shirt? Yeah.
Brett Hull.
Okay, you gotta talk.
T-shirt from the Brett Hull T-shirt from the '90s, scoring machine from the year he hit 86, motherfucker. 86.
That's fucking crazy.
Sports.
We like sports.
My team is terrible.
My
Did you
team's
see
terrible.
the kicker of the Giants kick the dirt instead of the ball the other night?
Did you see that one of the Blues players is out indefinitely for a home accident?
Yeah.
He scalded his thighs. They won't say what he did.
That's amazing.
Sounds to me like a turkey explosion. That's all
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna say.
think we know what he did.
He put a frozen turkey in the fucking cast iron.
And boom,
That'll teach
The
him-
fryolator
that'll teach
blew him
next
up.
time to-
the fryolator.
The fryolator. He got fryolated.
Frylocked. What's your shirt, Don?
My shirt is a play on words, of course. It's comfortably gnome instead of comfortably numb. The Dr. L, Lady L bought this for me, and then I wore it to the Gilmore show, and so I love it.
Is he playing a guitar or smoking a bong? What is he doing on that mushroom?
Yes.
So it looks like he's playing a flute kind of, but I
Playing a
think,
flute.
oh wait,
so-
no, it's a yeah. It
Okay,
looks like
so-
it's a 4-string guitar.
So like if he's playing
So
a
a
flute,
ukulele?
no
Oh, yeah.
4-string.
I think
Okay.
ukulele.
What about so Max Cavalera plays a ukulele to you?
He's not short. He's
Yeah.
about average height.
His hair is compensating though.
Hair's definitely not anymore. He cut the big dread off. But I know he
Did
did.
didn't he?
The
Did
big
he?
dread, like he had a single dread.
He had a single mutant dread.
But it was like
like
this big
Man
around.
Thing's beak, but behind him.
Ew.
For a long
Ew.
time. Yeah, they finally.
God.
chopped it off. I think he's got it over the mantle in his
So
house.
good taste finally took over,
I don't know.
or shampoo.
Who knows? I mean, he had healthier hair than me. That thing was something. I am wearing my Alice Cooper. We're not worthy. We suck.
You know what? That is a tremendous shirt.
It is. It is indeed. And
It's not as good as Brett Hull.
What does my hat say, Nick?
She was a hooah.
Your mama. That's why. All right.
Aren't they from Atlanta?
They are from Atlanta.
I thought
Whores.
so.
Oh, I was quoting Sopranos.
Oh. And I want. Is
Ralphie
this the
Cifaretto.
superintendent? I want you to know that in apartment 2R, Rossi, you are nothing but a whore.
Did you know there's a whore living in your building?
Her poor daughter's just sitting there like, what the fuck, mom?
And the worst part is that she was fighting for the man whore.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess really in 1978, there's probably not great alimony for mobsters' wives.
Probably.
Obviously, there are sharks in this cornfield.
Oh, the shark has returned.
Never left.
Is it Shark Week yet?
It's always Shark Week in the cornfield.
Oh, I like it. I like to refer to it as Shark Week.
Oh, God. All right, Don. Roll it up.
Welcome
Let's
to
smoke this
Brown
bitch.
Town here. All right, let's do this. All right, so I am psyched about this one, man. We're talking about Operation Mindcrime, of course, which was Queensryche's third full-length album, correct, which we loved. And Keefy and I, unfortunately, we were out without Nick last week, where we dove into the...
Just for the record, I was not abstaining. I legitimately felt terrible.
He was under the weather. Yes, we acknowledge that you were under the weather.
Everybody
And so-
knows how I feel about Queensryche. I don't have a visceral, angry, irrational hate for them. I did not abstain. I sat on my couch after eating a mac rib and a triple cheeseburger and a basket of fries.
That's why you were fucking sick.
No, that's what I do to feel better. When
Good
I feel
God.
sick, I need to eat just absolute poisonous garbaggio. That's what fixes it.
God, I wish I could be sick like you, but unfortunately I can't. But anyway.
I was gonna get Whitey's, but the kid didn't want Whitey's.
Oh, that's racist.
Did you just call my kid a racist again?
Oh, call again. Did you see? He said
Only
again.
because she likes it.
Wow. And just for the record, you know what the funniest word in the English language is?
Fart.
Again.
Lisp.
Again. It's again. It's again. Did you lisp again? See, I made lisp twice as funny.
Again is one of
He
those
blows
words that whenever
goats.
you
I
write
have
it.
proof.
Again?
Again.
Squeeze me, baking powder.
Oh my God, my kid believed genuinely that she created that.
Well,
Oh,
So now she says, "Squeeze me," and I'm like, "You got to say baking powder." What?
a baking powder.
It's like it's a pimp named Slickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing.
Dude, have you said Sphincter say what? Have you said that one to her yet?
No. Actually, we need to watch Wayne's World. Did you know Wayne's World is Canadian?
Yes.
Mike Myers created the character of Wayne Campbell for a Canadian program.
Penelope Spheres is not Canadian, though.
No, she's not.
But Wayne's World is Canadian coded.
I guess.
The bar they went to was named after a Canadian bar Mike Myers used to go to. They had Stan Mikita's Donuts, which is code for Tim Hortons Donuts.
Oh, I love that. That shit's good.
I was very sad to find out that's not a real place. Neither is the Gasworks.
The Gasworks is real in Toronto. It's real in
Crucial
Toronto.
Taunt and the Shitty Beatles. Are they any good? They sucked, and it's not just a clever name.
That's one of the best things.
Fucking
The
Meatloaf.
shitty Beatles.
The
I fucking
Shitty
love
Beatles.
that. I wonder if anyone's actually.
Someone has had to call themselves the Shitty Beatles. I'm sure.
Did you guys ever have the Beavis and Butthead book? Yeah,
Yes.
There was a book?
There's multiple books actually. This book sucks.
This one, it was This Book Sucks. It's like an activity book, and in it had it was like a word find. Only it was like take one word from each list, and that'll be your next band name. And so one of the guys in my band, Screaming Monkey Stick was going to be the name of our band, and we passed. So
Mr. Shock says we need to continue.
okay, so let's go. So all right, so Operation Mindcrime then. Okay. What I found really interesting about this one was I did some research about just, we know about the concept, we know the story, but I want to know where it came from. And I did some deep diving, and I was super surprised I did not know this. was that of course, it came out in '88. But while Jeff Tate was living in, he was living in Quebec after the Rage for Order tour, and while he was there, he became involved in hanging out with the radical Quebec separatist movement. The group was called the Front de Libération du Québec, the FLQ. And it was a militant organization that advocated.
FLQ, no, fuck you.
Yeah, no, fuck you too. Fuck you, man. And so they advocated for Quebec's independence from Canada and enraged violence that included bank robberies, extortion, and kidnappings. And so he was so intrigued by these guys that he would go to the bar where these people hung out. And so the characters from the concept came from just the stories he was hearing, while he was in the bar and talking to people. And there was also a very mysterious man who seemed to direct operations from the back of this bar, like where people would just go to him and he would whisper things. And that was who the inspiration for Dr. X was. And of course, the album's political themes and religious extremism came from that whole concept, but was also kind of foreseeing what was happening in American politics, which as it would grow has become more relevant now than ever, which is super sad. And one last thing was that it was inspired by albums like The Wall, Close to the Edge, and A Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, because Jeff Tate and both Chris DeGarmo loved those conceptual prog albums back in the 70s because they didn't feel like they were forced into the limitations that bands were forced into in the modern industry. So they wanted to capture that kind of intensity and that kind of storytelling, that kind of daring thing that they were doing, and put it to metal. And when basically the idea came up, they were like, this could either kill your career or this will make you huge. And they didn't care either way. They just did the album. The band was completely excited, did on board, and it was pretty much like an all hands in that worked on the conceptual side of it.
Probably all hands throwing hands.
Yeah, but it was also one of their most collaborative pieces of work at this point, like where you had a lot of input from Michael Wilton, you had some input from Jackson, a lot of it was the Tate and DeGarmo, a lot of it was Tate and Wilton. So it was actually really cool to see that they could come in with this concept, tell it to the band be like, yeah, let's fucking do this. And this was the result. And
sounds
finally,
an awful lot like the Mastodon series, doesn't it, Nick? And we had a 14-hour flight to Australia. I read all of Moby Dick on the flight. We should make a Moby Dick album. That's not a bad idea, but I would want to hear some music first. I already have ideas.
I already wrote that.
I wrote the album.
I'm sorry, but, there will never be a better band writing about nautical novels than Ahab.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Boats of the Glencarrig is still the greatest metal opera of that week.
Sure.
And the final little piece of thing that I thought was absolutely blown away was that it took only 8 months to conceptualize, write, create the album, and get it to order before they went into the studio. They wrote that fucking album in 8 months.
I'm sorry, that does not seem that impressive to me.
It seems impressive to me.
It's impressive.
Roger Waters wrote The Wall in I think a weekend, he said.
But it's Roger Waters.
It's untrue.
Probably, yeah.
I don't believe anything, Roger. Oh, we forgot to talk about another prick in the wall shirt.
Oh,
Ozzy,
the Ozzy shirt
has put out Ozzy's family has selling on their website a picture of Ozzy taking a leak, a rainbow-colored leak on the wall that is supposed to be Roger.
I have got to tell you, I know that's supposed to be offensive.
It's hilarious.
But I still really like that. If only he was wearing the Blues shirt in it.
Okay.
Have you never seen his mugshot in a Blues jersey?
Yeah.
Oh,
in St. Louis, it's a big deal, bro. Big deal.
I'm like you, though. I feel like I can go with humor as humor, man. But you know what? You step up to the plate, you say something.
I don't think it's insulting as much as it is awesome.
I think it's fucking hilarious, to be honest.
It's definitely hilarious. The fact that the piss,
Roger stan, so,
the fact that the piss is rainbow is what really sells it. They're like, you know what? There are details, and we pay attention to them.
I mean, I kind of feel like Ozzy has at least once had rainbow piss. Like, it's very possible. It's plausible.
There was an episode of You Can't Do That on Television where Christine was hit with rainbow slime.
Well, you know what? With that rainbow piss, you know what could have helped him get past that? A test from Dollar Tree for your rainbow piss test.
I was gonna say some expired ibuprofen from Dollar Tree, but whatever.
I like when in role models they're pissing out the Minotaur. Oh, yeah. This looks like Shrek's piss.
I never actually have seen that. Never seen.
Oh, we have to. We have to see it and do a live stream. When we don't have a topic for a chaser, I'm gonna just be like role models, and we're gonna do it. Even no monetization possibility, but we'll still do it. Would you like to hear about the records and tapes and CDs and laser discs of 1988? Everybody,
laser discs, yes.
Absolutely.
Criterion Collection laser discs first.
We have done 1988 multiple times, but possibly not with Don. So
maybe with Don, we don't remember,
or Ozzy recently, maybe. So albums of 1988, we'll do a smattering. Not too much pontificating, please.
No Pantera-ficating.
No Pantera for you. Pantera, get there and mow the lawn.
No pontiflexing.
Seventh son of a seventh son, Iron Maiden.
Yes.
OG Press.
L. Ron Maiden.
L. Ron Maiden.
Justice for all previous podcasts, both of those previous podcasts. You like that, right?
You're gonna have to give me like 10 minutes. I am useless for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Am I the only one that saw like an AI image of like L. Ron Maiden? Like
no, I saw L. Ron Eddie.
L. Ron.
I mean, why hasn't Iron Maiden made an album about Scientologists and Scientology?
How do we know they haven't? How do we know they're not all about Scientology?
We don't know.
They could have already done it twice.
Steve Harris is going to come out one day and just be like, every album is about soccer. Every album. Just not, Eddie is a made-up thing. Horror is a made-up thing. Space
what Eddie actually is, Eddie is the center back we always wish West Ham ever had.
That's it. Moving on. Previous podcast subject, Iron Maiden. Previous podcast subject, And Justice for All by Metallica.
I have the box set.
Yes. Leprosy by Death. No mouth noises.
That was not a mouth noise. That was a tongue noise. It was a tongue noise.
Previous podcast subject, South of Heaven by Slayer.
No.
Maybe my favorite Slayer record. Honestly.
Really?
And I do have it. I mean, it's close.
I think Seasons is way better.
Yeah, sure you do. Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 2 by
Yes.
Does that mean they have 14 keys? No.
No. Just 2.
2 keys?
2 keys.
Bon Jovi, New Jersey.
Yes.
Big album when I was in high school. Big hair.
We have Lawyer Wife's OG Press from when she was a kid.
Crazy. Danzig, self-titled debut, now out on vinyl for the first time in ages.
No, I haven't. I looked for it at Joe's, but it wasn't there, so I got other.
You gotta
records.
just order it. It's not gonna be in stores.
Well, then I'm probably never gonna get it. So just
I
fucking.
need to order it. I want that one in 3.
Juana's Addiction, debut album.
No,
nothing shocking.
Oh, I have that. There's nothing shocking. I got that.
Yeah,
I got an OG Press.
There's also like a demo that's floating around on vinyl now of that record. One of my favorite records of this year, Living Colors debut album, Vivid.
No, Living Color series. When?
Hopefully next year. I will be into it.
Yes. Let's get
David Lee Roth's Skyscraper, whose band then all quits and forms Mr. Big.
Except for Steve Vai and Yes.
Except for Steve Vai. Previous podcast subject, Robert Plant, now in Zen. Previous podcast subject for Talking the Talk with Don.
Yes.
Release date unknown.
Incredible. Yes, isn't that crazy? Do you remember that? We were like, it's an 88.
I didn't like that record before, but I really dig it now.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so weird.
It's his best record.
Yeah.
It might be.
Land of Rape and Honey Ministry, yes.
Nope.
Open up and say, Poison, the hottest dudes ever.
Yeah.
Yes, they're dudes.
Exactly.
I've masturbated to them for months.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that meme? It's like
Taylor?
I masturbated to Poison for 3 months before I found out they were guys.
And then I had 3 more months. Green by REM. No one's masturbating to that band, even though I love that band.
No, but that is a great record, though.
The horrendous.
I think some self-loathing gays are.
The horrendous, yes, possibly the horrendous Van Halen OU812 horrendous album.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yes, I
Yeah, I
have
know
it.
you love it. It sucks.
That
You
is
suck.
a terrible fucking.
No,
No,
you suck.
no,
That's terrible.
no.
You suck about as much as "Blow My Fuse" by Kix does, which also
Ah,
came out.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Don't say things we
Terrible.
can't take
And
back.
Kix also swallows. Anyway,
That would make them better if they did. Don't
They
let's not
drip
say
it out
things.
of their
Oh
mouth.
God! Oh
Well,
God!
wait.
Talking
Wouldn't
to-
that,
That's not. That's not swallowing. That's regurgitating or spitting.
Well, wait. Wouldn't it be suck my fuse then?
I don't.
Oh God! This is weird.
Dimension Hatros by Voivod. I love this record.
Nope.
No.
I don't have any Voivod.
Yeah, neither do I.
Probably the only good King Diamond record at this point. Them.
Yes, I do.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
good.
it, but
Hey, and you know what? Fuck you, because "Give Me Your Soul, Please" is amazing.
Okay, sure.
Have you ever heard it?
Yes,
Yes,
man.
it's
We
not
did it.
amazing,
It's
dude.
not amazing.
Graveyard is too.
Lita Ford, Lita. Nick is vying for a series at some point.
I think I have that one.
Yeah, probably.
you know what? That is a good album.
Kiss me once.
I only, no, I don't have that one. I've got one of
Okay.
her albums, but I can never remember the name of it.
Testament, The New Order, which I got the repress of last year.
Nope.
Do not have that one.
And let's see, just a few other things that came out this year. Blow Up Your Video, AC/DC,
No.
You know,
How many
I
songs
got
has that
it.
got on it? 2?
8. Acid
I mean,
Rain,
8 worth listening to?
Acid Rain, Moshkinstein, the
No.
British thrash metal band.
Never heard of them.
Anacrusis, Suffering Hour, a St. Louis thrash band. You should know.
Bridgeton, actually. Yes, I'm well. I talked to one of the dudes from that band on the Kiss forum. He's kind of full of himself.
The ill-fated Anthrax, State of Euphoria. But I like that record the older I get.
I like that album more and more. Same.
I want to like Anthrax. I really do.
You should. We'll do the series.
I
and then
just
you'll
don't.
Love them.
I just
You'll
don't.
love them. Moving on. Tommy Thayer's Black and Blue in Heat.
Gross. No.
I'm insulted that you even asked me.
Okay, Blind Delusion, The Sane Asylum. Not Insane Asylum, but The Sane Asylum.
Is that
Previous
the name of the band?
podcast subject on the Department of Metal Antiquities, produced by Kirk Hammett uncredited, Les Claypool on bass, and Larry
Larry
Lalonde on
Lalonde on
guitar.
guitar. And then they
Yes,
went
I do.
And then they
OG
made Promise.
pressing.
Is it any good?
It's
is
actually
great.
very good.
It's great,
Really?
actually. And
Yeah.
they're still playing around with a new lineup of guys. Armored Saints, Saints Will Conquer Live. I wish I had that. That needs a vinyl repress. Bolt Thrower. In battle, there is no law. You're either a bolt thrower fan or you're a poser.
Poser.
Call me
Don
crazy.
probably has this record, Bullet Boy, self-titled.
Dude, one of the best albums of the era.
I knew you were going to say that.
Holy crap! I thought you were making fun of him, and then then he
I
comes
know
back.
that He loves that
Dude,
album,
let me
and it
tell
was
you this,
recently
I-
heard in the Peacemaker series on HBO.
I am not actually lying about this, though. That is one of the very few albums of that genre that I have actually heard death metal musicians say, that's
Yeah.
a good fucking record.
Yeah, for real. Candlemass, Ancient Dreams, so because they changed the singers.
Nope.
Celtic
Yeah,
Frost,
no.
the abysmally terrible Cold Lake.
I don't have any Celtic Frost. No.
Well, that's that one you
Same.
don't need. That's the bad one. Don't get that or Pink Bubbles Go Ape.
The
Terrible.
only thing about Celtic Frost I know is the song on SOD's "Bigger Than the Devil."
Sure. Whatever happened to Celtic Frost?
Is it
He didn't
true
pronounce
that
it.
they
Milano,
got lost?
Milano did not pronounce it correctly. It's
And also
it's
had King at the
Celtic
King.
Frost.
It's Celtic Frost.
It's
I mean,
Celtic
King of the King.
Frost, but he said Celtic Frost. Okay. Because Boston Celtics. Coroner Punishment for Decadence. Great album I listened to a lot in high school. Also,
No.
perennially-
Also Celtic FC.
perennially, I don't know, underrated Cryptic Slaughter featuring Blasco from Rob Zombie. Stream of Consciousness, great crossover thrash. Death
Anything
Angel
that-
Frolic Through the Park, great album. Destruction released from Agony. Paul Diano's Battle Zone War Child. I think Don probably had this. Previous podcast subject,
did.
DRI 4 of a Kind.
Original press.
Great
No.
shit. Fastway on Target, no.
No.
Exciter, no.
No.
Femme Fatale, self-titled debut.
God, no. Fucking
No.
dog
Lorraine
shit,
Lewis
no.
is on OnlyFans. Good luck.
Did you see some? I saw that posted and somebody called it Only Grams.
Only Grams and Only Grands and Older Grams.
Older
Older
Grams.
Older fans. Anyway, Fate's Warning, No Exit.
No.
Flotsam
No.
and Jetsam, No Place for Disgrace. I have this on vinyl. Love it.
That's the one with the judo dude doing seppuku, which makes no sense.
No sense at all. Freely's Comet, Second Sighting.
Sold my copy.
No.
Marty Freeman debut solo album, Dragon's Kiss.
Nope.
No.
The great future podcast subject, Forbidden Evil.
Nope.
No.
Love it.
Love
Girls
Forbidden.
School, Take a Bite, not their best record, but I love them.
Yeah, not a great.
They have a
was that
best
the,
record?
They have many best records. You
Okay.
Was
just
that the
don't
one
know.
with that really bad cover of Fox on the Run?
Yes.
Okay.
Ace Frehley covered Fox in the Run and nobody else has to.
Previous podcast subject, Gwar Hello.
Yes. Original
Yes.
press.
Underrated band, House of Lords. Self-titled debut.
Oh, that was it Greg Jafria?
Yeah.
Tracy Lords?
And
Judas Priest, Ram It Down. I think this is underrated. Came back a year after Turbo.
No,
I
I have
love that
Turbo.
album.
I have Turbo.
also recorded with a drum machine.
Yes. Horrendous Kingdom Come, self-titled.
Dude, you need to step the fuck off right now.
Did they come?
Horrendous.
That is a great fucking album.
Album's
And I love the fact that
dreadful.
the second album was called In Your Face. So
Yes.
you had to say Kingdom Come in Your Face.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Previous podcast subject, King's X, Out of a Silent Planet.
No, I keep, touching their records and not buying them.
I'm the same way, and I really like
I liked it. I loved that series.
And just a few more, and then I'll stop, I promise. Nuclear Assault, Survive, not their best. Overkill,
No.
Under the Influence, one of their best. Ozzy, previous podcast subject, No Rest for the Wicked. I'm good, thanks.
Terrible.
Pantera, Power Metal, terrible, thanks.
Terrible. It's
No
not
way,
terrible.
Power Metal's
Not
fucking
terrible,
awesome.
but it's
It's
okay.
listenable. Duncan liked it.
This is a band I always thought was underrated. Prophet, maybe Don knows who they are.
Don't know.
I've heard of them. I don't know. who they
Cycle
are,
of the
though.
Moon is the album. Racer X's debut, Extreme Volume Live. I'm good. Raven.
No, thank you.
Raven, Nothing Exceeds Like Excess, not their best.
No, thank you.
Razor, Violent Restitution. Rigor Mortis,
Unfamiliar.
self-titled debut, Incredible
Want
Rigor Mortis.
so bad.
Let's see. David Lee Roth, Skyscraper, previously mentioned.
Love that record, by the way. As
Did
I
you
get older, that album is better.
I need to go revisit this one, Mournful Cries by St. Vitus. I'm not too familiar with that one.
I'm not familiar with saying Vitus even a little.
Debut EP by Samael, Medieval Prophecy, Sanctuary, Refuge, Denied, featuring Laurel Dane, and I believe produced by Dave Mustaine. That was a rhyme, unintentional. The
Oh.
South American Slayer, S.A. Slayer, as they are known, Go for the Throat, great record. First Saxon record I ever actually listened to without laughing my dick off, Destiny, not too bad.
That's not the one I have. I have one.
Scorpions! Savage Amusement.
Everybody's got to have one Saxon record, right?
Yes, Sodom has a
Yeah.
live record this year. Striper and God We Trust, no fucking way.
No,
that
thank
was
you.
a terrible record. Terrible.
And
Mega fascist fucker.
the incredible and amazing Suicidal Tendencies. How can I laugh tomorrow when I can't even smile today? What are
I
you
But
don't
I'm
have
going to
it,
say
but
the
a
incredible
fucking
edible
great
egg.
record.
Oh, and also Violence, Eternal Nightmares that year too. So great shit. Okay, that's all the records. Are we ready to talk about the track by track? Unless, Dawn, you have anything else you want to share about this record?
No, actually, no. But I did want to drop something else too. Is that Cryptic Slaughter got one name drop in the decline of the Western civilization? That
Yeah,
punched
they're
the metal
an
years.
unbelievably good,
Yeah.
underrated band.
Such a good band.
They were like the same, like Suicidal went metal, DRI kind of went metal-ish, Cryptic Slaughter, they're all Skate XL, all these bands that I like that are like a cottage industry of Southern California. Hyrax.
Ooh, that
You know,
was-
Cryptic Slaughter did it. They did it well for many years. I think they had one record on Metal Blade at one point, and then kind of, Blasco became a bassist for hire, ends up in Ozzy, he is one of the owners of the Liquid Death brand. He manages Black Label Society and Zakk Wylde, vis-a-vis part of Pantera now. So, I mean, I've interviewed Blasco. He's super interesting and cool, and again, great fucking thrash metal band.
But I will never forgive him for giving us in this moment.
That's not totally his fault. He was managing them. It's not the same as he didn't make the band.
No, that's
were already a
true.
band.
That's true.
Just for the record, I am now drinking a Low Water Bridge Hazy Juicy IPA.
I feel like, Don, I think that's some repressed spank rage. I'm sure you spanked it to Maria Brink at least once, no?
Until I found out she was a guy, and then
Am I
three
even
months
here?
after that? No, just kidding.
Can you hear me? Like, serious
Yeah.
question. Can you hear me?
I mean, do you get?
Actually, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I thought in this moment did have some good moments, so to speak. But
Yeah, they hit a point where they pivoted weirdly. Like their live show's fun. They have backup dancers. It's actually like very theatrical and interesting. I just think musically they stopped being interesting after like the second or third album. They have a metal cover of Blondie's "Call Me" that rules. I will
that
not.
is actually
I will not
really
hear an
good.
argument about that.
No, and that album, The Dream, was actually quite good too. But
Yep.
anyway, so but nothing else to say about Operation Mindcrime other than tour wise that year the that was Queensryche's last year as a support act before they would move into headlining arenas. They had two very extensive tours that they did as support acts, which kind of like they didn't jump from a lot of tours. So they did a huge run with Metallica for the Injustice for All. They did a huge run with Def Leppard on the Hysteria tour. That is the tour that broke them really big, which is surprising because after that Def Leppard tour, the sales for Operation Mindcrime like went through the roof, and that was part of the big deal for them. And um, great shows if you ever had a chance to look any of them up on YouTube. Um, their regret was that they never got to play the album in its entirety. They did a handful of headlining shows in Europe, like especially like in in London. I think they played Hammersmith, where they actually did the full album, but they didn't do it in the sense that they had the whole production or anything yet. So that was kind of where they were at going into this album. You're muted.
Cool.
There we go.
Cool. Why don't you do the track by track, buddy?
The track by track. All right, hold on. I need to pull it up because I don't have it in order. Let me see. All right, so track by track. Let's see. We have. Do we want to go into like who wrote it, or just go
It's like we did last week. Might as well
track by
do a
track?
little, technically speaking, the band is kind of, they write kind of in teams, let's say.
Yeah.
DeGarmo
So
is still kind of like, again, the key guy in the band at this point.
yeah, DeGarmo is very much the key guy.
Who is typing?
Oh, thank God you can hear me.
But I've been, just, like, like stop
We've heard you
typing.
this whole time, dude.
Oh, motherfucker! You didn't let me even finish what the beer was.
Well, it's a second beer. Who cares? I don't care about your second beer.
Second beer count? No.
Nick gets his own beer check. It's midway through the show, every show.
You can have another beer check. It's fine.
I'm Nick Kim.
My bladder
I get
can't
a double
handle
beer
more
check.
than one drink a show, bro.
Yeah, I can't either. But all right, Nick. You know what? I'll throw you a bone. Let's see. Let's hear about your second beer. Seriously,
Fuck you.
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I don't.
wanna hear
It's
it.
it's actually kind of bad. It's a hazy, juicy IPA by Pine River, 4.8%.
You hate those.
Yeah, I bought a taste of the Ozarks 12 pack.
What? Oh, I was gonna say, why do you buy shit you don't like?
Taste of the Ozark sounds like a meth bender on a Friday night.
It totally
I
does.
want to
dude.
fucking find out what's on the other end of Saturday.
No, the Ozarks is
taste of the
no,
Dollar Tree
no. It's not Winters. That is not Winters Bone, Missouri. Winters Bone, Missouri is on the eastern side. You get to the Ozarks, that's where like all the erudite, the urbane go buy houses at to get out of the erudism.
That is amazing. All right, track by track. Here we go. So yes, so to kind of echo what Keefy said was that at this point in the process, the album took about eight months or so. They conceptualized it, wrote it completely, went into the studio, cut it. It's amazing because they're being kind of split teams here of writing. There's a lot of cohesiveness. So even though a lot of these songs were written like independently from other members, they still managed to keep it together and keep the story flowing. So it starts out with a intro, which is I remember now, kind of sets up the audio narrative, so to speak, as we're gonna go into it. And we have Anarchy X, which was the instrumental that opened the album, which before this was actually called Rage for Order, was supposed to be on the Rage for Order album, did not appear on Rage for Order, but they played it on the Rage for Order tour. And so that kind of became a musical catalyst of sorts for this one. Then we had Revolution Calling, which was Jeff Tate and Michael Wilton on guitar, wrote this one. Operation Mindcrime.
Slow down.
Yeah.
So now that we have a proper song, let's
Oh,
talk.
okay,
Let's
yeah.
spend time talking about the proper songs. So there's like 15 tracks on the record. It's way too many tracks.
There's some we don't need.
There's some
into.
filler stuff on here which you can't say about some. You know, they made a yeoman try. We'll talk about it at the end. But like, let's give a little attention to the proper tracks, right? So Revolution, they have two like what amount to instrumental intro storytelling pieces, and then Revolution Calling is the first real song.
Right.
What do you think?
On Wiki, it shows side 1 at 36 minutes.
It's very long.
Bro, that's side A and B. This is a 3-sider.
That's a actually I've got it on vinyl right back here. This isn't an OG pressing though, but it's 2 discs. So I don't I've never seen the original pressing for this, so I have no idea how they did it. Like
they probably did it on one record because my copy of Coverdale Page, which was like 63 minutes.
That's a long fucking record.
Is on one LP.
Okay, so so you're talking like the runoff was probably like that.
Yeah, it's about the width of my penis. I mean, not my penis.
Okay, let's go back into Queensryche here. So really the first significant song, the real song, is Revolution Calling. I think that this is a perfect opener. Again, we're talking about a concept album. I can't even wrap my head around how to write something like this and then to somehow find a way to sequence it, because that means you're having unless they wrote this album in order, I have no fucking idea how they did this. Because
King Diamond, when he makes an album, he writes a short story.
Well, that might have been what they might have yeah, you're right. They could have storyboarded it probably.
I cannot imagine any other way to write a concept record other than write the story and then write the music for it. I have this idea, and I can tell you because you're my friends and nobody's listening. I have an idea for an instrumental concept record about a ramen burger.
I just don't think we're ready to play Jazz Odyssey in front of a festival.
No, it's side 1 and 4 are wavy univibe chords. And then there's other tracks too.
But guys, we don't have a lot of songs that feature the cowbell. This comes really important to me.
So does anybody want to collaborate on my ramen burger concept instrumental record or no?
Yeah, get back with me when I'm really stoned, and I'll figure.
Let me have a couple. Then when it'll feel like a good idea.
Actually,
I had a couple of thoughts about the first couple of tracks, if I could. I really enjoyed the first track, the table setter. When I listened to it the first time today, because I listened to this twice today, I was listening to it on one AirPod, and it sucked ass. It didn't work. I listened to this again in my car on the way home from work, and I could actually hear everything being said in that. And it's like, wow, this is really powerful. They're really setting the stage for some Orwellian vibes. I hope they can pull this off. And then Anarchy X, too many instrumentals. So now we can move on into Revolution Calling.
Go ahead. Did you like it?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What did you think of?
Oh, me?
Say anything about Revolution Calling? Yeah.
Yeah, Revolution Calling. Here's where things go wrong for me.
Ooh.
It's all Jeff Tate. Apart
What
from
do you
the
mean by
production, Jeff Tate is the Neil Sean of progressive metal vocalists.
I know where you're going now.
The Neil Sean's eyebrows.
That's the same thing.
Yes, he's all eyebrow.
He's all eyebrows and Jufro. He's very hairy, but even bigger than the amount of hair he has is, and it's even bigger than me. Mine, what I'm about to say. Neil Sean and Jeff Tate's self-satisfaction with their ability to play music dwarfs their ability to play music. So we have Jeff Tate doing all the things that every metal band you love, save Covenant and Cannibal Corpse, do. And he's not good at most of it. And I find him especially awful at these soaring power metal vocals. When he's like singing like this and doing, I'm like, I'm in for that. And then he gets like that, and I'm like, you are not King Diamond, bro. This will never be them. You'll never be as good as them.
Did we listen to the same album?
Go to hell. And this whole
He just
song
doesn't like the guy. What can you say?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. No, but I do.
and this whole song is him screaming out,
So,
"Revolution calling!"
yeah. So here's the thing about Jeff, and we know this to be true. Jeff is a great singer. Jeff's heroes are not King Diamond. Jeff's hero is two guys, Bruce Dickinson and Rob Halford. He wants to be Rob Halford. And there's a lot of Priest in this record, to my ears.
Fair.
And I think probably a mistake of some of the songcraft of the band is not writing stuff that's better for him to build a melodic tempo.
So it's the Iron Maiden, Blaze Bailey era, where they're writing songs that is not right for him.
Or not that they're not right for him, but they're just not guiding him. Like, hey, listen, like you should be yelping at the top of your range in the chorus. It's the catchiest part. I think Revolution Calling is great. I think his singing on this is great, but I could see why it can get grating if you already don't like him. And this is literally where he lives most of the time, is up here. I have no respite to my earbuds.
Is this a song where the drums are? Is it that one? Is this that one, or is that the next one?
No, you're thinking about the. I think.
Now, in fairness, it happens 3 times on this record.
I think he's thinking about Speak. I think you're going a couple of songs.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you know what? But like in all seriousness, I can totally see this because Queensryche is one of those classic bands that comes from, our old school about like, okay, you're either gonna love them or hate them. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, have I ever told you that when I was in high school, when I got my CD player, this record was in the first batch of CDs I ever owned?
No, really.
My attempt to like Queensryche has gone back over 30 years. This is not my first rodeo. The coolest dudes I knew in high school all loved Queensryche. And not the cool popular kids, but like the dudes I thought were cool.
Like
Todd and Josh. Yeah, totally Todd.
Todd. Yeah.
I want to say his last name was Allen. I don't know. He had a cool red pompadour mullet.
Dude, if he had 2 first names, he was like cool.
And he was a cool dude. He also liked Tesla.
Todd.
So now that I think about it, Todd and I should never have talked about music. But he did like Sepultura, so 6 of 1. And I mean, I loved those dudes, so I thought, I'll love Queensryche, and I'm trying to get into all the metal of the late 80s and early 90s, and that was where this is my beginning with Queensryche. And I mean, I've seen them live several times with Jeff in the classic era, and with Iron, and after that, and with the new guy last year or year before, opening up for Judas Priest. I mean, this is a band I have tried to love. They're like Anthrax to me. Sorry. Shall we move on to Operation Mindcrime?
That's totally fair. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So Operation Mindcrime, the title track, banger, absolute banger. It's the first DeGarmo Tate collaboration we have here, along with Michael Wilton, who co-wrote the music along with DeGarmo. Like, to me, this is where, Nick was talking about with Revolution Calling, the high-pitched screaming, I mean, it kind of coincides with the concept of the album and kind of what it's calling for, It's a revolution calling. You don't have a song called Revolution Calling and go, revolution, you know what I mean? But you're right, though, in the sense that if you're going into this not liking them already, this isn't a great start for you. You know what I mean? Because
the first time I heard this, I went in wanting to like them.
Yeah, but
that's the thing. I mean, that's the real thing.
And that's where, at this point in the game, they were completely doing what they wanted to do and not really caring about the trajectory of where it was going to take their career. But Operation Mindcrime as a song itself, banger. I think it's probably one of the best songs on the album, and I don't know, it's powerful. Yeah.
I agree. It is one of the best songs on the album, which is unfortunate for if you're me. Keefy.
Yeah, I can see why clearly Mindcrime sets up the whole arc of the album. It's obvious why it's the title track. You can pull the parachute ripcord and jump out the plane on this one, Nick, but it's a banger song. You can see why it holds up. We haven't talked about this yet. Peter Collins is the producer on this record. He's probably best known for doing the synthesizer records with Rush in the mid 80s, Power Windows and Hold Your Fire and things like that. He also did Hey Stupid with Alice Cooper after this.
Yes, yes.
And Desmond Child's failed solo record, or Desmond Child produced Trash, sorry. He also is well known for doing musical
Wait,
youth,
Desmond Child produced Trash by Alice Cooper?
which is
Or
why
it was or is just Trash that he produced?
both.
Both.
Okay, fair.
Um, so yeah, a lot of 80s stuff. Nick Kershaw, Jane Wiedlin solo album. Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, this album is very 80s, I agree.
Suicidal Art of Rebellion, counterparts also by Rush, Bon Jovi these days. No, thank you. So yeah, Peter Collins, good production on this record though. Like they already had worked.
I disagree. I disagree.
What you missed last week is that they worked already with James Guthrie on their debut album. They love Pink Floyd The Wall.
Mm-hmm.
They worked with Neil Kernon, who has also done a lot of concept records. So like they were building to this. Because
Yes.
Rage for Order is kind of like the precursor, is the prelogue of the prologue.
I think I just had a stroke that you compared the production of this to the production of The Wall.
Whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they were
mean-
going for. I'm not saying that's what
the-
they achieved. That's
The
what they
Wall
were going for.
is Okay, you know what? I'm gonna de-stroke a little bit on this. The Wall is quintessentially late 70s. Yeah, this is quintessentially late 80s. So you know what? Maybe they nailed it. But I like
'cause-
quintessentially 70s. I don't like quintessentially late 80s. The drums on this are very gated. It has that sound that the drum sound is just it works better.
Were they
hair metal.
recording this at the same time Hysteria came out by Def Leppard also? Like, absolutely, right? Like,
No,
Because you know
no,
what it was? Is that
no.
in this genre of music too, especially in metal, hard rock, like they were producing all this shit for arenas.
Yeah,
So,
I
of course,
know.
everything was gonna be like
You had to push it hard.
almost like pushed in like
It's like
thick
Lars.
and-
It's like Lars said in when they're listening to Enter Sandman in Year and a Half. It's arena rock. Can you hear it? Yeah, this is arena rock. And
yeah.
unfortunately, they didn't get to play arenas because they're Queensrÿche.
They did get to play.
they
arenas.
absolutely played arenas. You're out of your
Absolutely
mind.
played arenas.
Opening is not the same thing.
They were
Although
headlining
in
after this.
fairness, I saw them in 1994 or 5 playing the what's now called the Enterprise Center to
94.
2,500 screaming fans.
Okay, good for you.
Which is
94 is not their best year. We'll get there.
I know we will.
Continue, Don. Next song. Let's go.
All right, next song. Next song up, we have. Okay, I just
Speak.
actually closed my. Yes, Speak. So Speak is another one. Speak is the Tate Wilton one.
I straight up
Yeah.
had beer in my mouth when you did that, and then I got it. Because I thought you were yelling at Don when you were helping him.
No, I was helping him. The song is called Speak.
Speak. I'm like, okay,
Speak to me.
but it's this is another one of those examples that when I hear this song, I'm like, okay, how is this so perfect? Like just coming in on the tail of Mindcrime, and it doesn't even have DeGarmo as part of the musical team. This is such a cohesive album to me. It's ungodly that and Speak to me is I mean, speak the word is all of us. It's the beginning of this kind of revolutionary movement that's occurring here. So up to this point, we've had the beginning, like the calling out of it. Then we've had the explanation of what it's going to do. And now we finally have the movement of it happening. And I don't know that the song would be as strong by itself as it is in the sequence of this album. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think a lot of them except for maybe the couple of singles that they
I
put
think
out.
the handful of big banger songs can work by themselves, and most of
Yeah.
them don't work out of context. So you have to listen to it as a whole album. It was actually brilliant of them to do it that way, but I could see why that would throw off a
Straight
casual.
Pink Floyd stuff.
Yeah, straight Pink Floyd stuff.
Straight up.
Speak is very solid. It's not my favorite track, but it does push the story along. And again, like Don said, with the next track kind of flowing into the next track and being a continuation. Not a lot of variation in key on this album.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed.
But that's most bands in the 80s anyway.
Also true.
But, that's also the kind of thing that they were going for, is that, if you dramatically change keys
They
too
were
much,
going for a drugged out person viewing the world through a lens, and that lens is a singular lens that he can never throw off. Unfortunately, that makes for a bad listening experience if you're this guy in the Bloomington hat.
Oh, I thought it was Buc-ee's.
It's Bloomington.
I thought it was
and you were
Buc-ee's
taunting
also.
me because I've never been.
I've never been.
Okay.
You guys have never been to Buc-ee's?
No.
Oh my god.
I've been to the other one. We have the other one here.
Barkey's?
I don't know what it's. I don't know. It's some other beaver.
Sheets.
Some other
beaver.
No, it's some other beaver gas station. I don't
Some
know.
other beaver gas station.
I'm going to assume Nick doesn't like this track. Nick.
It's all right. I mean,
It's just all right. Yeah.
It's a great. Don put it best, and I'll double down. These songs are puzzle pieces. This does not. I don't think any of these songs work singularly. These songs work best when you are immersed in them. When I listened to this the first time, I had one AirPod, and I could not believe just how quintessentially awful it was. When I listened to it
Why
second
did
time,
you do that though?
Yeah.
because I was at work. God damn it!
Seriously.
I was multitasking.
Okay.
It's not the best way to listen to an album that you...
Yeah, I would like you to not do that. Okay, fine. Moving
Can
on.
I finish my statement after you now berated me and stuck a finger in my anus?
Cough.
Do it again.
No glove. No lube.
Never glove. Never glove. Never lube.
God damn it, Nick.
And I
It's
give
your
a
father
return.
talking. Just get your fucking shit together and say it.
I listened
I
to
think
this
Carcass had
again.
an EP this year, but it's not the Insalubrious Galubrious.
No, it was
Analubrious.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't salubrious this year.
Analubrious. No, it's not. Because
It
No?
was
Okay.
the Mindcrime El Plub.
When I listened to this again in my car with 6 speakers, it sounded much, much better. It was
6 speakers in my car. Go ahead.
fuck you, pedestrian.
I'll go walk.
Yeah, I have an electric car and a driver's license. You got a bus pass.
That's true. I do have a bus pass.
I would have a bus pass
On my
for
phone, I
city.
don't need a pass anymore.
I have a hybrid.
I hover it over the RFD.
Hybrid. Oh, look at you, you poser.
I got a hybrid.
I want to save the earth and pay the terrorists at the same time. I'm riding both lines. Fuck
Have
you.
you ever seen Horrible Bosses?
Yes.
When Jason Bateman, they were like, "I was drag racing." He goes, "In a Prius," and he goes, "I never win."
I would actually win in my Leaf. That thing is fast.
Those things are
One
fucking
time
fast,
I
dude.
turned off the eco bit and I said to the kid, "Hold your butt." I hit the not a gas pedal, it's an E pedal because there's no gas. And that kid, I swear to God, whacked her head on the back of the. There was so much torque, just thump. She's like, "Dad." I don't know. Keefy, somebody go ahead. I forgot what I was going to say. You guys.
Back to you, Don. Spreading the disease is next. I guess I'll.
So spreading the disease again. Okay, so when you were, let's see, how old was I? I was 15 when this album came out. Still trying to wrap my head around the idea of the concept, kind of like what we talked about last season, last episode, where we were just like, young kid trying to wrap his head around this, who's been listening to like, Megadeth, Metallica, and then also Poison and shit like this. And so, spreading the disease to me called out like, oh, this is about, sex or STDs or whatever. It's totally not, but it was such a brilliant play on the words. And it also, once again, sets up the story. This is where we start hearing more about Sister Mary. This is kind of the introduction to her as far as more of her story and where she comes in, and about how basically this priest saved her from the streets, but then basically had sex with her all the time at the altar as a sacrifice weekly. So spreading the disease started to kind of come into play, like the whole, the disease being like this mind fuck revolution that was happening. And
This is some straight up Maoist shit.
Yes, thank you.
Religion is the opiate of the masses.
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea here. It's like when the Blues draw up a power play. And then they ask the coach, what happened to the power play? And Otter says, well, they didn't do what we said. That's this song, Keefy.
This is a better song.
Can you tell I paid attention at least?
Yes, this is a better song than the last song. It helps move the story along. I also always like this song. Always. The best is yet to come, Dawn.
So now we go into the mission. This is where it starts to get like this and the next song. It like when you thought it couldn't get darker, this is where it becomes musically dark, like, and not even dark in a somber way, but dark in like a way that makes you feel pretty uncomfortable. That is one of the things, again, to compare to Pink Floyd, because again, one of my favorite bands, along with
just threw up in
Queensryche.
my mouth a little.
Listen to me, Nick, is that they understood the concept of what Pink Floyd liked to do when it came to let's make something that's going to make the listener uncomfortable, not want to leave the room, not want to hate it, but that's going to make them feel like they're kind of witnessing something that's not pretty. And so for that, I give it a high rank. As a song on its own, it's not, and it's surprising because this is a DeGarmo solo composition, which I think is probably, as of now, the weakest song on the album.
There is a large portion of ambition on this record. This is Dolly Parton waking up in the morning, pouring a cup of ambition. And I love that. I love that they're taking their shot. They're swinging their big swing.
A for effort.
You
miss 100% of the shots you don't get. You don't try.
You don't take.
Whatever.
Who said it?
Gretzky.
Yeah,
maybe he didn't say it. It's just attributed to him.
You know what the greatest title of any book ever written was? You're gonna love this.
The Satanic Bible.
No, you and I. Look, Don, shut up. Keefy, crazy eye contact right now, because we are gonna be on the same wavelength. You ready?
1984.
No, I didn't. This is the greatest title of any book ever. I didn't say all those things I said. By Yogi fucking Berra.
Whatever.
Crazy eye contact. We got St. Louis and New York.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot of bit.
The mission is good in principle. It's too long. I think if the mission was a minute 40 less, the best songs.
I thought you were going to say a minute 40.
The best songs on here are about 4.5 minutes,
yes.
4 minutes.
That's the problem with this record.
It's a little too self-indulgent, but they were trying.
It's pretentious as shit.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why you don't love it, because you are pretentious as shit. Go on, Don.
Yes, I am about me.
But as much as you love Floyd, though, which at times can be some of the, I mean, dude, you love The Wall, and The Wall is one of the most pretentious records ever made.
Did you say the most greatest? Because then yes.
No, that's right.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think The Wall is the greatest thing ever, but I will say that sometimes pretension, though, can lead to greatness.
It is the most pretentious record of all time.
You know, so I feel like that this is kind of where
I spit on a dude, so now I'm going to write a record about it.
We are still on side one. Let's go.
So we're about to close side one with Sweet Sister Mary. It's the longest song on the album at 10 minutes and 41 seconds. Believe it or not, I actually think that on record, it's way too long. When they did this live in its entirety, it was one of the highlights of the set because it brought the character to the forefront. I still think it's a great song, not great out of context, though.
This is a bad song. It goes on for 11 minutes. I can 100% believe that you thought it was too long. This side one is 36 minutes plus. You are jerking off, waiting to get hard again, and then we're going again with crazy eye contact and pegging. This
You're gonna start chafing up there. You better drink some water in between.
You got to stay hydrated. This is more self-indulgent than I could ever be.
Yeah. It's pretty self-indulgent, but I'm going to tell you what, I love this song. I always have, and I think it actually is the highlight of the record. Beside the other two, like the two banger rock songs and metal songs on here that sound like Priest did Quaaludes. This song's actually a work of genius, and DeGarmo and Tate. DeGarmo, it's classic DeGarmo. He writes like Jimmy Page. He's writing like the guitars of fucking orchestra. The concept and the lyrics are fucking 10 of 10. Like, is it too long? Yeah, but like, you know what? As a song that encapsulates and moves the story forward, it's brilliant.
Send me some pot. Send me some pot. Apparently, I need
to
pot.
start taking gummies. Is what you need to start.
No, I will do pot steaks.
The pots.
I will not do sweet pots.
I never did drugs, but I ate a whole. Somebody at a party once handed me a plate of brownies, and I just said, "Give me it. It's mine." And
I'll do savory. I'll do savory pots. You make pot edible turkey.
Later, for sure.
Are you high on the pot?
They're on the pot.
They're on the pot. Okay, flipping the record.
Simon and Garfunkel's poetry. Yes, it's the poetry of pot. Feeling groovy, smoking doobies. Flip the record, Don. Let's go.
Flip the damn thing.
We flip the record. Now we go into the Needle Lies, which is actually, you talk about coming out with a banger. Again, perfect sequencing. Open up side 1, side 2 after Sweet Sister Mary with a bang. It's killer song. This is one of those songs that does do well out of sequence, I think. And it's great. Great work with Jeff Tate and Michael Wilton, though. I feel like Michael Wilton's writing on this album kind of set him much higher on the bar than I was expecting. So great song.
Definitely agree. Ripper of riffs, and very good singing by Tate also. And I think The Needle Lies is the song where he's kind of like going into character well, and also like doing a few different things in his lower range that he doesn't do that much. That's on here.
Yeah, he does do that, and that's amazing.
Character vocalization is what he's doing.
He needs a little more, striation in his Weaveroonies.
What?
Did the old Weaveroo? You never saw it.
It's like little striation, some strafing while striating. I mean, striation to me is like the lines you get in your muscles when you're in a bodybuilding contest, because I spent too many years in the health food industry. Yes. And this song sucks. Let's move on.
Okay, Jesus.
All right.
I like the message. I don't like the delivery. It's like Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts.
I'm pretty sure Brussels sprouts rule. I made incredible Brussels sprouts this past weekend.
You're like the third person to tell me that, or maybe the first person, and I was drunk.
You're making them wrong.
No, I mean maybe I was drunk, and it was just you were the only person this weekend that said that.
I'm going to come to your house and make Brussels sprouts for your family, and everyone's going to love them.
Oh, you know what?
It's going to smell for a week.
Okay, hang on. Oh shit!
Deliciousness.
I don't have my Warlet. If I had my Warlet, I would pull out the crisp hundo in there, put it on the camera, and say, if you can make my fucking family that won't eat shit,
Jesus,
love Brussels sprouts.
I would eat shit either. Why are you serving them shit, Nick? I know, he's just kidding.
Why are you serving?
I would give you a crisp hundo, and I would say thank you.
I don't need a crisp hundo. I like your family.
No, I would bend you over and stick it in your ass.
No, why? Jesus.
Because you said you didn't. Because you said you didn't need it.
You got hemorrhoids. I don't want money's rough on my butthole, bro.
Quit talking to Keefy like he's a copy of Carnival of Souls, man.
Whoa! Okay, Duckin' Beast from the East.
Moving forward, we have Electric Requiem, which, as we know, is a intro into Breaking the Silence.
Moving on.
I used to think that this was pretty useless, and it still is. But I also heard a rumor that this was left over from Rage for Order, and that
also unsurprising.
Yes,
it's definitely a leftover.
So when you hear it, it has that same mood. So I kind of felt like it broke the mood a little bit with that kind of.
I like the name. I feel bad that that's Scott Rockenfeld's only credit on the album. I would like to go on record to say none of the side 2 interludes work for me. I don't like them. And when I had talked about my mid-80s yellow Sony Action athletic, I was not athletic, a fat teenager, miserable, athletic yellow Walkman. It had like the super fast forward, like 4 buttons, or
Oh,
$5
yeah.
with the extra.
Oh, look at you.
Yes, believe me, it was like I was working a job in 1988. Believe me, I didn't want to. I didn't want to work.
I'm
It
Keith,
didn't
and
work.
I had a yellow Walkman that
My
I
was
had
dad
a
had died.
knockoff Walkman.
My dad
I had a
had died, and my
Sony.
first paycheck that I earned with my own money in my life that wasn't an allowance was that Walkman.
Oh God, now
Give me
Don and
some
I are
grace.
dicks.
I
How about you
know,
give me
right?
some grace, you fucks? Anyway,
I just said we were dicks.
I used to
We're-
fast queue Electric Requiem, waiting for 22 in my empty room, like zoop, zoop, zoop to go to the next song.
Fast Q Electric Boogaloo or like a different Fast Q?
Fast queue.
Fast queue.
Different fast queue. So the song we don't like. Pass.
So, yeah,
Breaking the
pass on-
silence. Done.
Breaking the Silence, absolutely fucking brilliant. Beautiful song. I think it's one of Tate's best vocal performances also on the album. It's a solid song. It's one of those very rare songs on this album that I feel like works out of sequence, but it makes it make even more sense here. Incredible song. Love it.
This is the prelude to Silent Lucidity.
Sort of. Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
crap! I nailed it. I was making a joke and I hate them both.
Well, you're dumb.
Yeah.
I am
Anyway.
not dumb. Unwise, yes.
Breaking
Foolish,
the
perhaps.
silence. Yeah, unfoolish. Breaking the silence is good, except that it has to follow. It's followed by "I Don't Believe in Love," which is a problem for that song.
Yeah, that song
But
is a
it
problem too.
No, it isn't.
So-
All right, moving on.
Well, let me
Unless
ask you this
you-
real quick. Why did you think that was a problem? Because it's such a
I
good
cannot
song.
hear anything, and I know, this is unfair. This is not an appropriate thing I'm about to say. I could not hear anything other than "I Believe in Life After Love" by Cher, which is
That's
15
just
years later.
idiotic.
I know. I said it's unfair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait till the
that's-
Tool series comes. If you
that's-
can't stand Jeff Tate's voice, wait till Maynard, who's the best singer of all time, comes in on the Tool series. Good luck to you, sir. I said
I'm
good
gonna
day,
start-
sir. Good day.
I'm going to start cutting on that series.
You're not going to be allowed to cut. We
All
just
right.
won't have a show anymore.
Okay.
You're
I'm
doing
gonna
it
start-
or else.
I will get a rubber band like Ellie from DeGrassi Junior High did when she was cutting, and I'll snap the rubber band.
Sure, buddy.
Oh,
DeGrassi
nice.
Junior High whenever I can.
Trigger warning.
Let me
Done.
talk dirty to me.
Wait, trigger warning,
I don't-
DeGrassi, or
Just whatever. Self-harm. Anyway, I don't believe in love. Done.
I Don't Believe in Love. Absolutely incredible song. I absolutely love this song, and it is the perfect, like, to me, of all the songs that are on this album up to now, these are the two songs that are actually go together. I feel like Breaking the
Okay.
Silence was the kind of the beginning part of that story. The ending of that story, which is I Don't Believe in Love. It's just that it's such a strong song that it almost makes you forget about the previous couple of songs that you just heard, And so to me, it wasn't until later that I got to actually listen to that song enough in sequence that I appreciated it. But to me, it was so fucking good when I heard it that I was like I would listen to only that song a lot
Sure.
of times.
Sure. I Don't Believe in Love is one of only 3 songs on this record that works in any context, the record or not. And I Don't Believe in Love is a banger, universally loved by the fan base. I could see this being everybody's favorite song on this record, beside Revolution Calling and Eyes of a Stranger. So, great song.
All right, now
I'm
we
making
go-
my old man face.
Okay, cool.
All right, so now we go into the kind of the kind of preludes kind of things, which is like just these.
It's been soft since the end of side 1.
I
mean-
don't like the waiting for 22 thing. To me, that was just kind of weird. But My Empty Room, when you get to the lyrical side of what he's saying, it is part of that intro going.
This is
into
the
story.
boo-da-da-ba reprise, right?
No,
It's
No,
in here
not
somewhere
boo-da-da-bop,
around this
boo-da-da-bop,
era.
boo-da-da-bop. This is actually, to me, this is where like it starts to come full circle somewhat. So
Yeah,
now
the
what
boot-
you're
if
doing
that's
is
the boo-da-da-bop.
you're getting the lyrical part where he's kind of reflecting on like what's happening to me. So there's actually some importance to it, but going into Eyes of a Stranger, I think was brilliant. I think Eyes of a Stranger is a fucking incredible song, and I think it's just complete banger town. And there's also a reason why it was a single. I think it was.
Yeah, it was a huge hit,
single.
a huge hit single.
Huge.
And it surprised people because
it.
again, back then you would have to move your needle to skip to the end. So they put it at the end of the album. I don't know that it. Like, I understand that My Empty Room sets up Eyes of a Stranger, but I've never thought they work well together to me. I know it's illustrating the story. I would have sequenced this thing a lot differently. I would have omitted a few things. Eyes of a Stranger is a fucking banger. It's a top 10 Queensryche song historically.
God.
And, yeah, it's a great album closer. Also, it's like probably their best album closer ever. Like, they don't have a better album that ends on a note. And for $6.39, it doesn't feel too long to me. Obviously, if you're sick of this shit by now, Nick probably hates it. But, like, to me...
Nailed it.
I love how it ends. But, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I am well on record. You know, a side is 20. A 60-minute record is a 3-sided record. The only person I know that does those well is Robert Plant. Because nobody's going to tell him what to do. And I, by the time I get to this point, I'm bored, I'm beaten down, I'm fatigued. If you wanted my honest opinion on this record, the production is a 2 out of 10. I hate their production choices. That's my preference. The guitar playing is 10 out of 10. The ambition, 10 out of 10. The drums, adequate. Vocals, 2 out of 10. Sometimes he nails it for me, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes yes, most of the times no. I love the idea. I love the ambition. I love them taking their shot. However, what it really boils down to, and I'm not a vocals person, you never really hear me lauding or slagging the vocals on a record. It's just not my jam. It's not what I pay attention to. However, that being said, vocals to me are like the graphics in a video game. They can really help or they can really take away. But 99 times out of 100, I'm not paying close attention. It's everything else. This is one of those 1 out of 100. And I just don't like Jeff Tate. I get that he has this role he wants to do. However, when it doesn't work, and he is again the Neil Schon of progressive metal, where he is just gonna spooge all over everything with what he does. I am so glad he's got his own band now, and he can just spooge into his own mouth, and then poop it out, and then spooge it in. Can you spooge in? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's reverse air, probably. So it'd be like what comes after a fart when you let it out and a little bit kind of goes back in.
So it'd be like a firm?
You could get...
a perm?
You could... Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm feeling all the blood leaving my body. Through my toes. Maybe it's diabetes. Maybe I'm having a stroke. I don't.
Or maybe you need to perm yourself.
Melissa, I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
God, I hope that was not the first time you said you loved her. No, I take it back. I hope it was. Because that would be epically terrible.
It would be terrible. It would be horrendous.
I gotta like this record. Epically terrible. I love most of this record. There are no good songs on it. 8 out of 10.
Okay. Great.
God, man.
Don, do you want to wrap it up and take us home? I love this record. I always have. I always will. Don, do you have any final thoughts? And then let's get out of here.
Yes, I do. To me, it's a great album. I will say, though, moving forward, it's not my favorite. I don't think it's their best. Up to a certain point, I thought it was. The older I've gotten, I don't think so. But it is still a solid album, and it's a nostalgic record for me in a lot of different ways. And I think when I listen to it, unfortunately, today, a lot of this holds true. And it holds more true than it ever did.
You know what? That's probably why I'm not a big fan of it. That's probably part of it is, shit from the 60s should not hit so hard right now. Mm-hmm. Who's that guy I like? The folk singer?
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters?
Roger Waters.
That's all he is a folk
No,
singer.
not
jumper.
Roger Waters.
In
He's
an
not from
awesome
the
band.
60s? Wait, he was from
Hey,
the 60s.
yeah, he was.
No.
You're old. Nick just realized how old he is. He's like, oh my god!
He's like, no! It's like all of a sudden it just hit.
Just
Like it just
No,
hit right
no,
now.
no. He was friends with the Dylans. I am an American.
Pete Seeger.
No.
Buddy Guthrie.
No, he died by suicide.
$1.
After Bob Dylan sold out. Shit.
Great point you're making. Can
All
you
right, this is
pick it up?
You've totally lost this.
I've lost my point. I don't know what my point was anymore because I can't remember the damn name.
You know what I will say?
Phil Oakes. Phil
Oh,
Oakes.
God, Phil
Oh,
Oakes.
Phil
You know what?
Oakes.
You know what I'll say. The one good thing about this record is no other record from that year that we talked about earlier sounds like this record. They're the only band trying to do
True.
something like this.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
only band.
I think it was a beautiful album. So,
Don,
guys,
take us home.
I love it. So, all right, you've been listening to the Glacially Musical Podcast and watching it as well for those of you who feel ignored on the YouTube. So, I'm Don, your lovely co-host. I've got the central nervous system here, which is Nick Boom Boom Cameron and my good boy Keefy Cha 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 Cha. And so, as we know, this is the Glacially Musical Podcast. This podcast does not play in Peoria, but you know who does? Myth Gazari Dancer, 1988, trying to make money for her actress thing.
If I could say, it doesn't play in Peoria, which is why I wear a Bloomington hat, bitches. They're 30 miles apart.
Okay. If you have to explain it, it's not a good joke.
It's a funny joke to people in Bloomington and Peoria.